Previously on America's Next Top Model, the top 6 made their way to glamorous, stylish Rome.
You here?
The stress of the competition had Fatima at an all-time low, sidelined by the flu. In their challenge, the girls walked for renowned designer Guy Mattiolo in a bid to embody the Italian style.
And the winner is Anya.
And once again, Anya came out on top as the challenge winner.
Azione!
È il modo in cui muove le fiance.
Fatima rallied and pulled off a sexy CoverGirl commercial.
Really nice. Il modo in cui muove.
But Lauren could not break out of her punk rock style. And she was the first girl sent back to the US of A.
Ready, go, one!
Next, the girls waged a fierce battle for posing prowess.
Make it work. Good job.
Oh, this is stunning. And some were at the top of their game at the photo shoot. You gotta give me a high five and a low five for that. There you go, hold it, hold it. Girl, that was so good!
That was like a dance.
But Whitney and Katarzyna didn't quite measure up.
More fashion, less sex. It takes the hooch away.
Katarzyna couldn't take her talent to the next level.
We're not walking like an Egyptian. No more Egyptian.
Yeah. And she was sent home. Now, only 4 girls remain: Whitney, Dominique, Anya, and Fatima. Who will be eliminated tonight?
You want to be on top?
Wanna be on top. It's time to make it happen. You know the way it starts. And when you get high, you gotta be on top. Wanna be on top. Wanna be on top. Wanna be on top.
I can't believe we're the final 4. Like, I've been in the bottom 2 for like the past 3 weeks. Being in the bottom 2 twice in a row is really bad. And so far in this competition, every girl that's happened to has gone home the second time.
The judges have faith in you, Whitney.
I was completely shocked that the judges called my name. I could have been cut last week. That's nerve-wracking. You don't like being in that situation. I definitely don't want to be there again.
I'm not surprised that Kat went home.
But I'm surprised that in the final 2, her and she went home and I didn't. Now I definitely have to prove to the judges that I do want to be here. For the past couple of weeks, I've been really nervous. I have to just not be posy, just be natural. Even making it this far though, it still gets the word out. America and America's Next Top Model are ready for a plus-size model to win the competition.
You don't know who's gonna go home.
God, it is so good not to be in the bottom 2 because there's only 4 of us.
You definitely have to be the best out of the whole entire bunch.
In panel, out of panel, in the challenge.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. It's crazy. There's only 4 of us right here. Right here. I'm not really worried about these girls. I know that I just have to focus on myself and do the best job that I can do and really bring it on set. I cannot wait for the challenge. It's Alicia, the winner.
Oh my God, it's Alicia. All her pictures are everywhere.
She got to pose a Tyra?
So when we get home, we finally see Celicia like all over the house. I remember when I first saw her, I was like, this girl is gonna win. I guess I'm the Celicia of this competition.
Final 4.
All right, I got a headache, y'all.
I am so surprised that Dominique made it this far. She does not look like a model.
Yeah, at all. It's still her face, and I don't see it.
It's just so overboard.
I was hoping she'd be on the chopping block today.
I don't know if I can handle her anymore.
She eats worse than I do.
She eats candy constantly.
All the time. And she's always taking other people's food. She always takes my food. Get your own damn food. I literally wake up in the middle of the night and hear Dominique eating. 2 o'clock in the morning. She's like stuffing her face with M&Ms out of her bag.
Ooh, candy corns.
want a Snicker bar so bad, though. I really don't care whether the girls accept me or like me, because I'm not here for them. I'm here to be America's Next Top Model, and I know this is a competition, and the chances are they're not going to like me. I definitely would consider myself the most improved.
She is a girl that is improving week to week.
Girl, that was so good. Look at you.
She has consistently gotten better and better.
I think panel's saying it, so let's just see.
I don't know what to expect anymore. It's weird. Don't be sad if I don't win any challenges. I really feel like I came here with a mission, and that mission is to win, and I'm not gonna give up until I win.
You have 2 more challenges left.
I have to win.
2 more. The competition, I'm feeling really confident.
Congratulations!
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Anya.
Thank you so much. I was really impressed with myself to have won that many challenges. I can do this. You need to have that confidence that you are going to win and you are going to be America's Next Top Model.
At least one challenge, I must win.
I don't know.
Take a picture, you might last longer. Love, Tyra.
Okay. All right, I got a headache, y'all. So we arrive at the park. Lord knows what the hell's going on. We see Pauline and this photographer taking pictures of Paulina.
Ah, ciao ragazze.
The deal about Paulina, she is so natural. She has this energy about her that you just don't want to take your eyes off her.
I am here with Francesco Licata, and he is a photographer who has shot for magazines such as Elle, Marie Claire, and Cosmo. And he is going to do something very special for you today.
Hello ladies, a pleasure to be here with you today. I will teach you some fundamentals in photography, composition, lighting and that.
Francesco is going to teach you all this stuff because, frankly, girls, to know what things look like behind the camera is really useful when you're in front of the camera.
Okay, girl, let's start it. Let's get the camera. Okay, there we go. Hold the camera like this. Your body becomes like a tripod. And you stay here.
As a model, it's very important to know what the photographer is thinking.
And play with the tools.
Practicing with the other girls is so much fun.
So awkward. So awkward.
I actually had a lot of fun shooting the other girls because I got to see what their strengths and weaknesses were. It's nice to know that it's hard to find a good picture of my competition.
Keep changing. That's beautiful.
Make it playful. Have fun like you're innocent, like you're just like you're running from somebody.
Yeah.
But you look fake.
Dominique is like, make it real. What are you doing? Basically, you know, trying to put me down. That's not how you talk to your model. It's a competition, but there's a fine line between being competitive and being disrespectful.
Eyes to the camera, though.
Always watch where you put your face.
I held the camera up.
So it's great, girls. You learn a lot, right? That's beautiful.
Great job, you guys. And you all know how to work a camera now? You're all brilliant photographers to be? Well, now I'm going to introduce you to somebody you already know, the editor-in-chief of 17 magazine, and Choquette.
Hi, girls.
Now that you guys had a chance to practice, you're going to get to shoot with a real model. Wow. Each of you will get 5 minutes to do this challenge.
And we'll be evaluating your photos on 2 things: how well you work with your model and how great your photo turns out.
And the winner of this challenge will get 50 extra frames in the next photo shoot. And you guys know how important that is at this stage of the competition. There's only 4 of you.
Competition, honestly, is getting like so fierce right now. This is my chance to prove to the judges that I am serious about this competition, to hold my place here and make it very well known that I'm not going to give up without a fight.
The winner of this challenge will get 50 extra frames in the next photo shoot, and you guys know how important that is at this stage of the competition. There's only 4 of you.
When she said that you get 50 extra frames, I'm like, I have to win these because I really want to rock the next photo shoot.
Now that you guys had a chance to practice, you're going to get to shoot with a real model. Wow! So you've got 5 minutes, girls, to make me look beautiful.
Let's get started. Fatima, you're first.
Oh, okay, wonderful. I know how serious these next photo shoots are going to be. I really have to step my game up.
Look that way. Perfect. Beautiful. Hold it. If you can have that leg more towards me, I want to have you in the sun. I thought Fatima was actually good because she was able to direct Paulina, but not in a disrespectful way. It was just real professional.
You can stand for me. Now face that way. Yeah.
1 minute left, ladies.
Look at your hair.
Fatima, as a photographer, was very strong. She was leading me securely by the hand, and I felt like taking the trip with her.
You can actually smile.
Can I?
Yeah.
Time's up. Dominique, you're up.
Do you have anything in mind?
Even if you kind of had like one leg up.
This leg up? No, or this leg up?
That leg.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Have fun, you know? Whatever you feel like you want to flow and do, I want you just to do that.
It's not terribly specific because I don't know if you want, you know, like sporty-ish or...
You're walking and you're just kind of not walking all the way, and like you're looking back. Like. I think Dominique was the weakest. They say she doesn't have a vision in her mind, like what she wants. It felt like Dominique wasn't sure of herself. She wasn't in control of the situation.
1 minute warning.
Okay, let's run. 1 minute. We can do this, Paulina. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous, Paulina. Hot. Do it again.
30 seconds.
I felt that she was uncertain. She really wanted to accomplish something brilliant and something great, but she didn't quite know how.
Time's up.
It's gonna be a body shot.
Full length? Okay.
Because you have this big tree behind you and all the foliage and surroundings, I kind of want it to be like, for you to be strong.
And a beautiful tree.
Paulina is not only a supermodel, she's also our judge. So taking pictures of her is incredibly intimidating. And your face towards me, your eyes look amazing in the light. There you go, that's great. Look at your hair. That looks amazing. Your jawline looks incredible. Maybe bring that leg in too, it's a little too, yeah, that's good. I think that I communicated pretty well with Paulina, and I tried to describe to her what I was doing and why I was putting her in a certain position. I tried to be as verbal as possible without overdoing it. That's incredible. Like animalistic.
Whitney comes across as real professional and that she knows what she's doing. She's directing Paulina here, knows that this is going to be the perfect lighting and everything.
Face towards me.
You've got 1 minute left.
Close stuff too. I love the smile, the light smile there.
30-second warning.
Whitney was a lot of fun to shoot with as a photographer.
She's really kind of sassy, look.
She didn't hesitate.
Time's up.
That was good. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. If Paulina looks bad, it's my fault as a photographer. I have a vision.
Okay.
So I want you to grab all these leaves and just throw it in the air.
Okay.
And you can like have a big smile. You can be like
okay.
Just jump. High energy and like a big smile on your face.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Play with these things and be like, they get curious. Huh? What is this? And then you can even tug on it. Yeah.
You've got 1 minute left.
Oh my gosh, it goes by so fast.
Anya's all over the place. She doesn't really know how to channel her energy. She's like this ball of radiation.
Oh, sorry, wrong way. That's really nice, Paulina. Okay, and then I want you to like have a huge smile and just, you can even jump around. Lots of energy.
Anya needs to narrow her focus a little bit. She's very excited and great energy, but if she narrowed her vision a little bit more, she would probably get a better result.
Oh, I love it, Paulina. Give me energy. You feel tiger. I love it.
Time's up.
Thank you, Paulina.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
So Paulina and I reviewed your film, and we have a few critiques to give you about your photos that you took today. Let's start with Whitney.
Let's.
So from your film, your beauty shots really hit your stride. The light was on her face. She looked beautiful. Those were really great photos.
I actually really liked taking pictures with you because you had sort of a firm hand and you didn't hesitate and you told me exactly what you wanted, when you wanted it, and it's like boom, boom, boom. And when somebody talks to you like that, you feel like they know what they're talking about.
All right, Anya. So you had this crazy idea that wasn't totally realized.
You were probably the one that was the most fun to shoot with. When your stuff worked, it worked really well or it didn't work at all.
Fatima, what I thought was great is that you tried a bunch of different things. And if I was editing that film, I would feel very thankful that you had given me so many options.
You were the one that I was the most relaxed with. And you also knew what you wanted me to do, but you did it in a sort of very gentle manner. It was nice. It was a nice experience.
Dominique, your composition just wasn't quite there. What I was seeing was a lot of cactus hats.
You had a vision and you wanted to take me there, and I was sort of inspired to go wherever you were going to lead me. But you led me to a cactus.
The winner of today's challenge, Fatima.
That's my first challenge. Oh, you won the first challenge. Yay! I feel like I deserved it, and finally I won a challenge. Yay! Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you later.
That looks good.
Now that I'm doing better, I'm like actually doing my runway practices a lot more. I came here with a mission, and that mission is to win.
Work it. Work it out.
Fatima, she does all this, and she doesn't know how to hold it for the sake of her. I know I can bring it, just not sure. You know, that's when the end she goes. Just hold it together. You feel confident for like a second at the end.
For Dominique to think that I don't know what I'm doing is kind of comical too. It's funny to me because I don't think she knows what she's doing. Yeah, I don't really get her. She's annoying.
I've always believed that I would make it all the way. I made it all the way, and there's people who had sometimes better pictures than I did at certain photo shoots, and I'm still here. I believe in myself, I think, more than any of these other girls do. That's what's gonna get me to that runway, despite any of these chicks who think they have something over me or advantage over me. They don't.
Like, wow, it's so amazing, like, when you believe in yourself. It's like it sends out this powerful energy. It's like reaffirming what you already know, and it's like even more powerful. You're like your superwoman now.
Living with Dominique for this long, it's just so frustrating. She just drains all my energy and I feel myself melting. I'm melting. Oh, I can't take it anymore.
That means so much more when you believe in yourself. It's like, if you got all the talent in the world, but you're like, I'm unsure. I don't know. Can I be America's Next Top Model? Yeah.
Dominique wants it so bad. But so do we. So do I. So does Anya. So does Whitney. This competition is getting intense.
They're out for blood, but they will give you a taste of fame. Love, Tyra.
I think we're gonna be pulling a whole bunch of guys.
Yay! I'm gonna get my wrist. Honestly, just every photo shoot, you have to think going there thinking that you're gonna come out #1.
I've been in the bottom 2 for the past 2 weeks. Like, if anyone has pressure to be the best this week, it's me. I've worked so hard to become part of the Final 4. I'm not finished. You know, this isn't where I stop. There's no room for error. Like, I really can't mess up.
It's overwhelming, so it's like you gotta get together. But this is the scary part. Will she go home? I don't know if Whitney's gonna go home this week, but you know what? This is a competition, and I'd rather her go home than me.
Ciao, ladies. We're actually going to do a night shoot. Each and every one of you are going to be styled like movie stars from the 50s with a sexy male model on your arm. Being stalked by the paparazzo, which in Italian means mosquito. Who else could I get to shoot today's photo shoot than a photographer who knows just a little bit about what it's like to be in the public eye? no introduction necessary, Mr. Nigel Barker.
Hey, ladies.
I heard that, Fatima, you won the challenge this week, which means you get an extra 50 frames at your photo shoot today.
Wow.
So let's go on upstairs to the warmth and hair and makeup.
We're here for a reason. Even though it gets kind of suffocating at times, it's like, you just want to pull out your hair, and then people get to you, just gotta let it go.
This should feel a little cinematic. Don't think of standing there just posing. So we're kind of going to the next level. You know, you're going to have the paparazzo. If they're in your face, you're like, no. Try and make it the best it can be when you're out there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, I never had a boyfriend, so, like, I can't be sexy around guys.
It's the first time they see another man beside me. Thank you. Let's go. Anya, Angela. Huh? You will kiss him? Yeah?
Wow, wait.
Hello, Nigel.
Aren't we looking incredible?
I've shot with Nigel before, so I'm comfortable. You have to take direction, give good energy, and inspire the photographer.
So, movie star, glamour, paparazzi. I need continuous flow. It's very movie-like. Paparazzo, in the shot, please. For me, it seems like you're modeling.
Make it effortless. Oh, really? Is that how women get caught by the paparazzi? That's believable.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Anya, you know what? Nigel, keep shooting. You can stumble, fall, giggle. When I distract you, it felt like a real paparazzi shot. My distraction shot. Yes.
Don't forget the light. Don't forget the light.
Oh, that was your last frame.
Do you have any critique for me?
It's not so much critique. I just think that when you got into this, we were distracting you. We got you out of your own head.
It doesn't necessarily make you a great model at doing what you're doing, but I think you've got potential to get there.
Anya, first of all, looked the part. Absolutely stunning, but the training wheels are still on. I had to distract her to get the photograph. What is Anya going to do when she's left alone?
I look this
It was fun or what?
I did it right.
Fatima! You look glamorous.
I have so much advantage over the other girls because 50 extra frames for one of our last photo shoots. I mean, that's perfect.
This is a paparazzo. You're walking up the stairs. You've kind of been caught. Okay, I'm going to be you for a second. You're going to stand there. You're going to watch me with this perspective. There's some paparazzo down here. You know what I mean? And there's this action going on, like here. And you can flip it around.
Okay.
Like, give me some kind of moment, or even if you want to be sultry, it can be, you know.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Hey, Fatima, remember this is a snapshot out of a film. I want to believe it, okay?
Okay.
This is your moment. Fatima, don't forget where the camera is, honey. I gotta see your face. This is not gonna be a memorable shot if I don't see the star's face.
Hey, Fatima, I just want to remind you, you do get 50 extra frames. Yeah, we might need those. I don't feel the moment, and you're just giving me pretty girl on an arm. Imagine if you could never recapture the opportunity to be in this competition. Last frame. All right, Fatima, get your ass up here, please.
I got to stop in between my photo shoot and, you know, looked at what was going on. I'm like looking at them, I'm like, oh my God, they are kind of bad.
You look more disgusted with Pietro than you do with the paparazzo.
Nothing was good enough. I'm like, oh my God, this is a disaster. I mean, I just wanted to get things right.
All right, so it's almost like you have a whole new chance.
Okay, I'm bored stiff.
Try something for me, Fatima. Get in a fight. Be angry. Anger. Tough. You're on the final two, honey. Tyra's sending your ass home, honey. There you go.
Make this really important now. Come on, guys.
That was it.
That's it. I gotta say, it's unbelievable because you really are such a beautiful girl. But, honey, that kind of stuff isn't really inspiring.
Fatima was very interesting for me because she came to set, she looks beautiful, but there was no, like, sort of star power. She wasn't taking control of the situation. She seemed lost.
Well, hello, Whitney.
I'm glad that I'm going to be shooting with Nigel. He is a judge, so of course that's nerve-wracking.
Fabulous.
My main goal is trying to take a pretty picture. I want him to see that I actually can work, that I can take direction.
Hey, guys, let's do this. It's a little posy for me.
What you've done is posy, but if you play with him a little more, quote unquote, it might feel a little more real. Interact, laugh, pretend this was a motion picture. There you go. Oh, your booty looks cute. Last frame.
Also, you look great. It's not about whether you look pretty or not. It's about how you work within this idea.
I think that this shoot was really difficult. I tried so many different emotions. I really tried angles with my boyfriend and, playing with him and having fun, and I don't think that it was my best shoot. However, I felt like I looked really pretty.
You may be the bitchy diva, You may be the giggly diva. You may be the sexy diva. But ultimately, you have to believe it yourself, and then we'll believe it.
I love Nigel. I've been waiting to shoot with him for a long time, and it's like, I'm thinking big. I feel like I can turn it up more than the other girls.
Do this.
It feels staged for a camera as opposed to being surprised by a camera. Let go of the poses a little, and you need to pretend like it's a moving camera and this is a dramatic film.
Go. Is that the style you really are? That kind of thing with your hands off to the side like that?
No.
Make it yourself. You look fantastic.
5 shots left, Dominique. Last frame.
Got it.
I don't know what's going on with all of y'all today, but y'all need to go back and maybe have a little seance or something and bring the spirits back in. This just did not come to set to me today, or anybody. In my opinion, Dominique did not do a good job. Actually, she took a few steps back. Hey, Nigel, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Guys, I'm really bummed out. I thought I did okay. Well, in the beginning he said I was too posy, but when they're able to distract me, then I did good. I just want this so bad to be in the final 3. I mean, to come this far, to almost feel it and grab it and you just want to hold it.
Panel.
Half of us are going to be in the bottom 2 tomorrow. I'm always nervous about panel, and I really needed to have the best picture this week. Sometimes you have to pull something out of nothing. I mean, we'll see. It's like the best of the worst this week.
They'll just be so frustrated that they're just like, okay, all you guys are going home.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
You know our prizes. The first is a contract with one of the top modeling agencies in the entire world, Elite Model Management. A 6-page spread and beautiful cover with 17 magazine. A $100,000 contract with CoverGirl Cosmetics. Mr. Nigel Barker's our first judge. He's noted and he's sexy. Miss J. Alexander is our other judge. He's your runway diva coach extraordinaire. Miss Paulina Poroskova, she's legendary and she's super. And Anne Choquette, the editor-in-chief of 17 magazine. So now it's time for your individual evaluations, and after that, the judges will deliberate and determine which one of you is going back to America. And Anya is first.
Hello.
Hello. So, Anya, you and the 3 lovely ladies behind you had the privilege of shooting with our photographer, Mr. Nigel Barker, this week. And all of you ladies were famous, beautiful women in Italy that were getting accosted. Oh, no, stop, oh, no. By the paparazzi. Well, let's see your best shot. You look stunning.
I love this picture.
Last week you said that my picture of Anya, I think, was the best you thought of her in the competition. I think that your picture of Anya is the best. I really do see your beauty of who you truly are. I think my picture was more of an interpretation of it, and Nigel caught more of the reality of your beauty and what your bones really do in your face.
You benefited from the fact that I'd already shot you once before and you won the prize for for one of the challenges, and I got to do a photo shoot with you. So this time, I already had your angles worked out. What was interesting for me, and I think frustrating for Jay, was although you're very photogenic, we've got this great shot of you, I think you were so surprised on set that it just worked. It wasn't so much that you were in control of your surprise. You're like, oh, what's that? And then you sort of fell, but you didn't seem to sort of encapsulate the star.
I had to teach with the girls where I was their model. And Anya, in likewise fashion, she's not entirely focused, but the energy and the freshness that she brings to it, even as, from the other side of the camera, is sort of like unique to Anya. And I think it's really wonderful.
And the fact that she can be so real and then put on such an act here, I think that says a great thing about her as a model.
Thank you, Anya. Up next is Whitney. All right, so let's see your best paparazzi picture with Nigel. I think your face looks absolutely stunning, but I don't feel like you look very stunned. You just look like you're looking at Nigel going, I know I'm fine.
I think this is the first time that I've seen a photograph do you justice. This is how beautiful you actually are. You look a little stiff. You look gorgeous, but you look a little bit stiff.
You've got gorgeous shoulders. It's a great frame.
Ultimately, Whitney, you found it hard to get into character. You see the way he's acting? He was in the moment. He was pissed off the camera was taking a picture of his girl, yet you were modeling, which works, but sometimes you've got to model and act at the same time, and that's what makes the difference.
He is protecting you, and he's saying, get away. That's when you're supposed to almost be that woman like, oh, I'm weak. Instead of like, oh, help me, darling. Giuseppe, help me. You're like,
I'm pretty. I'm pretty.
All right, thank you, Whitney. Up next is Dominique.
Now, you know we got you last week, didn't we? Okay, why today?
To cut yourself off right at the thigh line, bad idea.
I do think that's bad.
Just pull it up.
The hip part. On that part on your hips, pull it up and show your hips. Keep pulling it up. Just pull it up from the bottom. Just pull it. Yeah. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with me? I'm like, pull it up. There you go.
Show it.
There you go. Pull it more. Pull it up. It's okay if it's crunchy. Okay, now take it tight around the back. Pull it around the back and tuck it in your butt.
Oh, like that.
Yeah. You went from looking like the cool girl to like more modeling. All right, let's see your best shot with Nigel.
This is the softest one.
This is a transvestite. I'm sorry. And you're a beautiful tranny.
Dominic, you have to be very careful with your face and with the bones of your face. I can look tranny sometimes in pictures. I can. I have a face that can take a lot of makeup. So makeup artists get really excited and they're like, I look in the mirror and I see Tyrone. So I'm not going to pose like and hard and stuff. I like soften it. So why don't you give me two faces right now? Give me that face that you did. Okay. Now imagine if you have on that much makeup and that strong hair, and what would you do to combat that and to look different? Exactly! Bella! That's exactly it. You get it. All right. Thanks, Dominique. Thank you. Last but not least, Fatima.
It's such a romantic shot. I love this shot. See, again, I'm a little bit jealous. That face is beautiful.
Actually, it's so funny because, like, I was a little uncomfortable going there first because I've never really had a boyfriend. I don't know how to convey, like, love because I've never been in love. So I was like, oh, maybe
Have you ever been a couturier in a castle? No. You did that beautifully last week with me.
No, I mean...
Models are hired to do things that they've never done before and to sell it.
You had an extra 50 frames, and ultimately, for me, this almost looks like a great shot for CoverGirl, but I'm not sure whether it was the right shot for this particular idea.
Yeah, I would have liked to see more. His composition is beautiful, his lighting is beautiful. He's bringing all this, and it's up to you to take it to the next level, and I don't think that you did.
It's just a pretty picture.
Okay. Thank you. So now it's time for the judges to deliberate, and when I call you back, we will announce...
Who had her last shot?
Alrighty, so now it's time to see who is going to end up on the paparazzi's worst dress list. Anya.
Anya lucked herself into this a little bit. This is the best out of the bunch, but she kind of slipped in this picture.
Literally, look at her foot.
Yeah, but it really was an accident. As a top model, you need to know that you're getting that picture.
But she got it. She just oozes glamour.
She turned a slip into a hey, or slipped into a ah, and I think it works.
I love what you captured with her eyes, Nigel. It is like a kitty cat
Yeah.
That's what I see. Fatima.
Such a beautiful photo. Nigel did a spectacular job. She looks beautiful. She looks like a movie star, but she does not look caught. The idea of the picture has escaped her.
Right. And Tyree, I'm tired of girls complaining about not kissing, not having this experience in order to deliver.
I've never been an Aborigine, or a circus ringmaster, or even a geisha, and it never stopped me.
On set, she actually came off quite snooty. Jay was giving her recommendations about what she should do and how she should do it, but she would go, yes, 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 and kind of talk over him.
That's what she does here every day. I don't think she's a good listener. I know. I realize that every week at judging.
It was just très fatigué. In French, it means I'm just so tired, child.
Whitney.
It's a beautiful picture.
Stunning face.
It's a beautiful, beautiful picture, but I think she could have given a bit more, would have taken over the edge for me.
If she had looked at the camera and then just purred,
exactly.
You know, really gone for it, then it would have sort of come alive.
She should use some of that va-va-va-voom to her advantage. She's totally covering up her gorgeous body here. You know, she kind of has to own that sexiness a little bit.
She looks like she wants to be caught. She's like, come here and catch me.
There are a lot of people in the entertainment industry that pretend like they don't want the paparazzi to shoot them, and they're like, stop.
Yeah.
Dominique.
She's not the softest girl. She's got some good angles.
Now you know, girl, you let the cat out the bag with this one.
A big part of being America's Next Top Model is winning a cover girl contract, which is a makeup contract, and being able to handle that kind of makeup.
But that's why it's called cover girl, because it covers up the man in you.
Genius!
We've reached a decision.
4 beautiful ladies stand before me, but I only have 3 photos in my hands, and these photos here represent the 3 of you that are still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. The first name I'm going to call, Anya. This shot is the strongest in the bunch, but our photographer here says it was an accident. So it's up to you, now being one of the top 3 girls in this competition, to get the shot and know when she's getting it. Congratulations. You're still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. Thank you. The next name I'm going to call, Whitney. Shocked and surprised? Yeah? Yeah. You worked really hard on yourself. And you've got a natural ability, you just don't have to push it as hard as you do. Congratulations. You're still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. Will Dominique and Fatima please step forward? I have 1 photo in my hands. The girl that I do not call must immediately pack your belongings and go back home. Fatima, you stand before me because you won the challenge. You were given 50 extra frames because you did the best with Paulina, which means that your shot should have been amazing. Also, the judges feel that you overtalk them and do not listen. And then we have Dominique. Pictures in the beginning, she's supposed to be here, and then she proved us wrong. And your pictures started to be so stunning and so amazing and so beautiful. The woman that we see before us has a strong face, but the woman in her photo this week, So who stays in this competition? The girl that has taken beautiful pictures throughout this competition, but doesn't seem to listen, or the girl that's taken okay pictures and has come up the ranks. But the photo this week has made the judges a little nervous. Fatima. Fatima, it is important to listen. I know that you want to prove that you know, or prove, I'm listening, it's okay, but it's turning the judges off. And you almost went home because of that. Congratulations. So much. You're still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, you've come a long way, haven't you?
Yes.
A very long way. And you've got to master this face. That's your challenge. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. It's been an amazing opportunity. quite a blessing. Thank you. I'm definitely proud of myself. I know that my story isn't over. My story goes on. I go on. Making it this far and learning everything I learned, it's amazing. You know, Tyra's taught me some amazing things. There's so much that's next for me. You know, I have this amazing willpower to do so much that it's going to be a surprise what's next for Dominique. I feel like I'm on top of the world right now, even though I didn't win.
Coming up on America's Next Top Model, it's all down to the final three, Anya, Fatima, and Whitney. But a high-stress CoverGirl commercial stands between the girls.
Monumental lash blast fresh.
And our most high-fashion runway show ever. But there can only be one America's Next Top Model. Find out who on our season finale.